Now, you might have seen the reports that Rockstar Games is apparently in talks with some of the internet's top creators, specifically those who are in the Roblox and Fortnite spaces, in an attempt that could be looked at as the developers working on transforming GTA 6 into one big metaverse that could potentially be home to a slew of user-generated content. Now, according to DigiDay, 3 anonymous industry insiders with knowledge on these meetings have confirmed that these discussions are in fact taking place, along with dedicated GTA content creators to potentially create custom experiences in-game that'll allow these content creators the ability to customize and modify the game's assets to fit their very own personal brands. Now, building out an entire metaverse within a game is a daunting task, and if the online rumors are to be believed, seems as though Rockstar Games is working tirelessly to bring this ambitious idea to life. The Project Rome, or Rockstar Online Modding Engine, will seemingly be that very engine akin to Epic's Fortnite creative, supposedly allowing creators to create their very own experiences in-game for other players. Now, if this is indeed what Rockstar is cooking up, well, suffice it to say, Project Rome wasn't built in a day, but off the back of the modding platform 5M, which Rockstar acquired back in 2023. Now, ex-staffers of 5M put together a very lengthy dossier on what they're calling the fall of 5M. So what exactly is Project Rome? Now, what does this mean for the future of 5M? And is it possible for Grand Theft Auto 6 to deliver a better user-generated experience than Fortnite and Roblox? Well, we get into it on today's GTFM. Another day, another dollar as we count the V-Bucks and Robux. Rockstar Games is reportedly looking to flip with these rumored discussions with content creators to build out its very own metaverse. And here with me to get to the nitty-gritty of it all is IGN's very own Nick Squared. We got Nick Maye and Nick Lamone. How y'all doing?
Good. Nick Squared, I love it.
Yes, Nick Squared. Yeah, y'all are not squares though. 'Cause y'all wouldn't be here in my cool ass penthouse.
Yeah, talk about an upgrade. I like it. I like the new spot.
You know, I'm making the money.
Glad you invited us for this fine evening.
Yes, well, it's a nice evening to talk about GTA 6. I mean, I could talk about it day or night, but I want to jump right into it. All right, so y'all know the rumors that have been going around. Rockstar Games is apparently in talks with Fortnite, Roblox, and GTA Online creators to see how it can bring custom experiences into GTA 6. Now, do we think this is a possibility? What do we think of this being a possibility of becoming a reality for users?
Oh, I think 100% within the realm of possibility. I think nowadays, every single big game that has a giant multiplayer component wants to be a hangout space. The problem is, a lot of those games aren't GTA, and they aren't Fortnite, or they're not Roblox. So I think that's where GTA 6 has the advantage, or GTA Online in this case, because it has a proven track record of having the online community that will be there no matter what. That's not a thing that a lot of games get to enjoy, and Rockstar, I think, has not lucked into this because they've built something pretty incredible on their hands, but again, this is just a thing not a lot of games get to enjoy, and this is just a natural extension of what people want to do in an online video game space.
Yeah, 100%. And the blueprint is already there. Like you see like Fortnite creative, you see Roblox. Like I know, Nick, you've been spending a lot of time in Roblox. You're probably the biggest Roblox player IGN staff has.
Yeah, unfortunately. There's just so much to do, and if they can bring that to GTA, people will never have to leave GTA. And they can make even more of this.
More of the money.
But they're not Robux though. What would they be? Just GTA Cash?
GTA Bucks.
GTA Bucks?
GTA
Florida
Bucks.
Bucks.
They got to have a special name for their currency, I'm pretty sure. But you were telling me about like how there's so many different brands that are within the Roblox, like I guess their metaverse. Like, and we see so many companies. Like I remember like when Black Adam, when that movie came out, The Rock did a shout out how you can have your own Black Adam experience within Roblox. Like that speaks to how massive it is. Like what are some of the brands that you've seen just pop up?
So I've seen Gucci of all brands pop up because I'm sure that works with Roblox players. Walmart, they've actually done like where C-suite executives of Walmart have made speeches in Roblox, which is very strange to watch. right now Hell's Kitchen is big in Roblox.
Oh wow.
Which, because kids love Hell's Kitchen.
See, I think it's unusual though. Like typically when we have our point of references for stuff like Fortnite or Roblox's branded integrations, it always feels a little bit out of touch with what people want from the game, right? I don't see going to the Gucci Island and checking out the Gucci experience they have there. I think GTA is in a very interesting situation, and I think they have the opportunity to naturally integrate a lot of these brands, whether it be, as I said, gas stations that are branded with real world like oil companies, or clothing. Instead of going to Gucci Island, why not just buy a Gucci shirt? And I couldn't see a better sign of status in a game where it would actually matter and make sense. Like the consumerism and GTA kind of go hand in hand in a way that's just like, oh yeah, this feels natural and authentic, in a way that, Web 3.0 or NFT based meta games, Metaverse games, they're always these weird games nobody wants to play.
Yeah.
But integrating that stuff in GTA Online now, that's a thing people do want to play, and it all makes sense. It's a real world analog.
Yeah, and it's funny that you both say just how desperate it feels sometimes with these brand integrations, because when I think of Roblox, I think of like my 9-year-old niece. She's not wearing any Gucci in real life. You know what I mean? Like my sister's not gonna buy her some Gucci. You know what I mean? She doesn't even care, but they have that experience within it. So it seems like there's a bit of a disconnect. I feel like with GTA 6, they're going to have to be a little bit more creative with how they kind of implement that, because they also lampoon a lot of different brands.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk to you, Nick, because I know you work on the branded side of things here at IGN. What type of benefits do we think brands will get out of this, and do we think that they might be a little bit like skirmish because like they get lampooned within this universe?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing when you work with different brands to create content around their brand. There's always going to be what we call brand safety guidelines, right? Like it's the reason why, you can't do, like the bad guys in a movie can't use an iPhone or something like that. They always have to be using an Android device, right?
Apple, they let you use iPhones in movies, and this is very pivotal if you're ever watching a mystery movie, bad guys cannot have iPhones on camera.
There's certain agreements that are in place with these companies that say, well, our brand doesn't do this. Like, our brand doesn't get blood on it. Our brand doesn't want to associate with curse words and things like that. But again, I think it's all a matter of who's in power here. And I do think that, once again, GTA is in the unique position and situation where I think they have a little more weight to throw around than other competitors might have. And I think other brands might be more willing to kind of concede to GTA. Again, it's not going to be everything, right? Like Fortnite had a Nike collab, right? But only certain characters could wear the Jordans. Well, why? Well, one, you have to go through every single IP individually and check with those particular brands. Are they allowed, is, Darth Maul allowed to wear Jordans or not? And so that goes to like a team of legal people, and then they'd come up to a decision. And, we've seen changes to that too, where, okay, maybe Darth Maul couldn't wear Jordans, but give us like 6 months. And sure enough, now he can wear Jordans. It's always ebbing and flowing. I think, again, Rockstar is just in a unique position where everyone knows this is coming, so maybe they're already starting to plan for it.
It's crazy how it seems like they are, I guess, like embracing like the modding community, because like for several years now, we've seen Take-Two and we've seen Rockstar like actively stopping modding of their games. Like there was one group that modded the entire GTA 4 map into GTA 5, and now you can find it somewhere online. I don't know if I can encourage you doing that on IGN's platform, but
it was very impressive.
It was very impressive. I would check it out if I were you watching this. But it's interesting to me that they're having these meetings with people that are like, they're known for creating like user-generated experiences for players. And it makes me wonder, like, are they trying to like coax them over to, I don't want to say the dark side, because I feel like if you're a Roblox player, like you have a younger audience.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what are they trying to do exactly? Just like consult them, or do we think that maybe they're trying to like, hey, come over here and create content for us?
I mean, it's probably a little bit of both. Like, that's a big competitor in a way, even though they're not technically a competitor, they are.
Yeah.
So buy them out, and then also learn all their secrets, and then you start your own thing, which is what every tech company on earth does.
Well, I think also by like getting in early enough with the modding community, you garner good enough will where you start to create that relationship and say, hey, look, don't do this, but we want to encourage you and push you in this direction. So it allows them to get ahead of the conversation before it even starts and start, one, either recruiting on their own, multiplayer side, because I would guarantee that that's a full dedicated team, or I'd say teams, plural, with heavy emphasis on the plural, to staff out GTA Online and pad out whatever they need to in order to accommodate this assuredly gargantuan thing. I can't think of like a better analog to this or a parallel than something like Bethesda, right? Bethesda games are notorious for their modding communities. It started all the way back with like Oblivion, with Fallout 3, and people just made the games better. Whether it be glitch fixes, things like that, or just creating wholesale new content. We've seen Bethesda embrace a kind of hand-in-hand relationship with its modding community, inevitably pulling modders over to full-time staff positions over at Bethesda, and also integrating mods that were introduced in like Fallout 3 as part of just native content within Fallout 4. And yeah, granted, there's a lot of shaky relationships that happen over the years because that's what happens when humans work together, but I think it's smart to get ahead of the conversation, and based on a lot of things, like for example, I've seen with like the GTA 5 RP servers, like If I was Rockstar, I'd be like, I gotta get my hand on that. I gotta figure out what's going on there, pick some brains, and see how we can implement stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you sound like 2023 Rockstar Games, because that's exactly what they did when they purchased CFX, which created the Red M and the 5M modding servers, which one of the biggest ones is No Pixel. We're gonna get into that in just a minute, but I want to play a game with y'all. All right, let's play a quick game.
Games, let's do it.
All right, now with all the different types of brands Rockstar Games has lampooned in the past, I want us to take a look at the ones we've seen them parody and try to guess that brand in a game we like to call Brand Awareness.
Brand awareness.
All right, so I'm going to show you all a couple of images. Not a couple, it's going to be quite a few. And I want y'all to guess what brand this is lampooning in real life.
All right, let's do it.
These are all from GTA games. All right, let's bring up the first one. I think all of us here have a couple of these. This is Ballsack.
Ballsack. Oh, I think I know this one.
Yeah?
I think this is a play on NASDAQ from the stock exchange.
That's correct.
Wow.
All right, let's bring up the next one. This one's gonna be a little bit more hard.
Ooh.
Not the clothing company.
Obey.
Can they call it that? What the heck?
Wait, is this a car brand?
Yep.
Is it
You're
like
warm.
Audi?
You got it.
Oh, dang, I would
that.
never have guessed
How did you
that.
get
Wow.
that? Was it the logo?
Go back to the logo really quick. Yeah, it's chrome, like in the front of a car. And it kind of looks like Audi's logo, but they just cut off the top.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Obey, Audi.
Obey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
This next one is pretty easy, I think. I think we all know this one.
Essence of
Life.
Right?
Yeah.
100%
Turn you into Drake, baby. Not that you would want to be Drake at this
I don't think anybody
particular point. All right, let's bring up the next one, shall we? This one is Zip.
Oh, Gap.
Yep. That was an easy one. I mean, look at, they even stole like the logo with the box and everything.
Dude, it's got to be so like, hey, steal a bunch of logos, but change the homework a little bit. You know, like that's
barely
got to
did
be
it.
such a fun job. It's like, does legal clear this? Yes, we're good.
Yes. They didn't bother to make it like a triangle. I mean, Gap, they don't have a copyright over a square.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
fair.
I mean, it's their font and color and logo.
Maybe it's
and
slightly different
from
font.
a distance, driving up in GTA, like, oh, that's Gap.
That's
brand
Gap.
innovation.
Yeah. Gap,
It's not.
Zip. All right, let's bring up the next one. Get a Life.
Oh, the Meta Life building.
Yep, that's it. I mean, we will all be lacking lives when this game drops for sure. I'll tell you that right now. All right, this next one, I bought a lot of furniture from this place. Whoops, I just spoiled.
Ikea?
Crappia, yeah. I mean, that one's pretty
This one's a little hard.
No, that one's crappy.
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 Yeah, but IKEA, crappy. But yeah, that one was easy. All right, this next one, Laszlo, he hosted this show in GTA 5. Let's bring this one up. This is Fame or Shame.
It was
Deal or
American
no
Idol.
deal?
American Idol?
Nope. Close.
Oh, wait.
America's Got Talent.
America's
Yep, that's it. All right, let's bring up the next one. Life Invader.
Facebook.
Yes.
Yep, damn, how'd you get that?
Because I remember there's a whole mission in GTA 5 where you're like, hey, you got to add me on Life Invader. And it's like, oh, let me navigate this UI. All right.
Yeah, you go intern over there, and then you blow up the CEO's head, and
Also, y'all played the game, so of course you know.
you can add Nico onto it.
Well, this one, really?
Yeah, he was a friend you could request.
Oh, damn. Okay, this is the last one. This one might be a little bit more hard because you'll see. You'll see. Bring it up. Let's see it. This one is Cerveza Borracho.
Modelo. Or Corona.
Corona.
Corona font.
Corona, yep. Wait a minute. What made you say Modelo first? Because that's like a different looking font.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just...
Cerveza.
Warm colors.
I think just the use of the Spanish word. So
Yeah.
like cerveza, I was like, oh, Modelo is the first thing that came to mind, but it's clearly the Corona font.
Well, y'all, somebody won. One of the Knicks won. I wasn't keeping
It was a
track.
team effort. Nick
Yeah.
squared.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Well, y'all both won.
Ride together, die together.
See?
Brand awareness.
All right, let's get back into the discussion because I want us to talk in more detail about how Rockstar Games is planning to build out this rumored landscape, this metaverse for content creators to kind of build out their very own experiences within GTA 6. And one way they're planning on doing that is by creating something called Project Rome. Right, now this is rumored, or this is according to GTA 6 Countdown via X. Now, Project Rome, for context, stands for Rockstar Online Modding Engine. It's apparently their new project, which aims to make GTA 6 the next big metaverse and transform it into a platform and not just a game, allowing players to create their very own experiences. So it'll have map changes, new locations and events with every update, similar to like Fortnite, and it'll also have some role-playing support. Now, there's claims from former 5M staffers who've said that Project Rome has been in development since they acquired CFX back in 2023, supposedly to replace 5M, which is wild because I remember when it was announced that they were purchasing CFX, which owns Red M and 5M, like the modding community and like just like the online community, we were all just like, oh, this is awesome. So Rockstar Games is embracing the modding community. Little did they know, supposedly from this dossier that was put out, this lengthy dossier. I gave the Knicks some homework to read that lengthy ass thing. It's titled "The Fall of 5M." So apparently it was like an inside job. They just really wanted to kind of dismantle, see how they were working, how they were operating, and I guess like dismantle them from the inside out. So do we think there's any validity to this rumor though, that this Project Rome is actually in the works?
I mean, it's all allegations,
Yeah.
legally speaking. But yeah, I think it's pretty legit. Reading all 72,000 words of that dossier.
I mean, I would like to think that if someone took the time to put together however many words that dossier is.
Small novels worth.
Yes, and I mean, there's screenshots and everything. It went into like vast detail of how 5M was created, the acquisition, and now I guess we're in like the downfall stage of 5M. But just to kind of like walk things back a little bit, I want to talk about what 5M was created for. It was created due to the GTA Online community's demand for creative expression. Like we wanted that within GTA Online. We wanted to be able to do more within it. And now like 5M, I don't know, they managed to. What I love about it is they managed to kind of just reverse engineer everything to create this. According to the dossier, I just love saying that word. According to the dossier, 5M was apparently purchased to control what the devs were doing because in 2021, they amassed over 250,000 concurrent players. And that surpassed the base GTA Online game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess if you are Rockstar Games, it would probably be smarter to see how you could acquire them as opposed to just like, you just got to stop doing this. A smart move by them, but do we think it was a smart move by 5M to sell?
I think it's a little bit of both camps, right? Like you acquire tools, you acquire ideas, and you acquire the people. Yep. Then you cut out the stuff that doesn't quite match your end user license agreement in order to facilitate, new players and also make sure you continue to make money.
I think it's safe to say though that they have the base, they have like the foundation to create like this massive metaverse with 5M, and they have those individuals. Like I know there's some ex-staffers from 5M, but they still have like a decent amount of people that are still working there that were there like day one to create 5M that are working on, I guess, like supposedly working on this Project Rome. Because again, this is not confirmation just yet. And I guess with them meeting with these like the Roblox and Fortnite creators and GTA Online creators with this, I can see them creating something pretty damn massive with this. But what do we think is going to, or not even what we think, but what do we want to see implemented in this this engine?
I think for me, it's creating some sort of actual valid economy, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing that stood out to me about GTA Online at launch, and even to this day to some extent. You wind up with millions of dollars after you play the game for long enough, or you invest in microtransactions enough, but it never really feels like it's really worth it for anything. Yeah, you can buy a new supercar, you can buy a new gun, but it's like, I got 4 of those. Take, for example, like the no pixel stuff specifically.
Yeah.
Where it feels like there's just this level of ownership and appraisal and like status associated with every purchase you make, whether it be cars, clothing, weapons, things like that, where it's like, oh, like I worked in game to earn this stuff and it is mine. I customize it, I made it. You can, again, this is just based on the stuff that we saw in the no pixel trailer overview that I took a look at. You could abandon that stuff at any moment. If you're getting tailed by the cops, you can throw the evidence out the window and drive away and hopefully pick it up at some point later. But just like that level of risk reward versus like the amount of hours I spent in game having real ramifications and benefits to what I can do. And I think that's what makes this an actual exciting potential metaverse that I've never seen before, because I don't want to do weird NFT nonsense in order to play a game, because one, the game's probably not fun, those weird metaverse games. This is going to be fun. And that's the big thing, the difference between the two. I want to invest in this. I don't care about investing in that other nonsense.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, Nick, I got to ask you, I don't know, are you a Fortnite player?
Yeah.
Have you dabbled in any of like the Fortnite creative games?
A little bit.
What's been your takeaway from those?
It's fun just to do something different.
Yeah.
I think like I would love with GTA to like, it's kind of dumb, but I love like holiday events in games. So it'd be cool to be like, oh, I can do like, I don't know, Halloween stuff.
Have they done event? I think they've done events.
They've
But
done
just-
like snow stuff in GTA.
Yeah.
I just want like an onslaught of like, this is clearly breaking the game and it's silly and fun.
Well, it's funny because I feel like, again, if this rumored Project Rome is real, it is in fact happening, I feel like they're definitely, I feel like the great blueprint would be Fortnite creative.
Yeah.
Because you see, like there are people that have taken what Fortnite was built on and they've made like custom games. Like there's like RPGs you can play on Fortnite, like with like complete with turn-based battling and everything. They've taken Fortnite and it looks vastly different. It looks like Fortnite just from like, the aesthetics, but like the actual gameplay components are vastly different from what you'd experience in just like the base Fortnite game. I'm hoping that, creators create like an RPG, like you know what I mean? Like a turn-based something,
100%. I mean, GTA 5 currently has a tool set that kind of facilitates that sort of creativity, right? Like it's not to the extent of something like Roblox or Fortnite, unfortunately, but I think very clearly it's going to be a thing that they keep in mind for GTA 6. But like, you play custom game modes where it feels like I'm playing a Hot Wheels game at a certain point where I'm like riding around in loop-de-loop supercars and like doing trick stunts, like riding a bicycle or a motorcycle and landing it on rooftops and stuff like that. And that's just, the tip of the iceberg. There's so much possibility there. Like maybe a good litmus test would be like, can you make Squid Game in it? Because you can do it in Fortnite, you can do it in Minecraft, you can do it in Roblox. So we'll see if GTA 6, if you can make Squid Game in it, then they've passed.
Yeah.
If someone can make Skate in GTA 6, that's the only game I'll play.
If someone could make Midnight Club in GTA 6, like I'm sold.
Dude, don't tell Rockstar that. That's another Rockstar IP.
Man, come on now, man.
That's the only way you're going to play Bully too, by the way, is in GTA. So.
Oh, somebody should create Bully.
Yeah, Rockstar.
Yeah, they should. Rockstar, you should create Bully too. I don't know how many times do we have to tell you this.
I want to put a bounty out there for anyone who wants to do table tennis, a custom table tennis. Please Please.
Again, this is all rumored. We got to talk about the RP support that this Project Rome might have, because RP is big. It's huge. Like we were talking about this off camera, how like you can spend like the things that we want in GTA 6, like the base game. Like I would love to actually, when I die, I want to spawn in an actual hospital bed. You know, when I get arrested, I want to spawn in an actual prison, and they're like, "Hey, man, nobody paid your bail. Like, I got to make a call in order to get. Hey, yo, Lucia, can you like pay my bail? Like, just pay half of it. I'll rob someone for the rest. Like, I want to be able to. I want it to be that realistic and that detailed. And people do that in RP. So you have to like if you break a law, or if you get arrested or something, you have to spend like real time in jail. I'm bringing that up because that's in the RP aspect of things. So I'm kind of curious, what type of support do we think we might see with role playing from Rockstar? Because like, how would that work? Like, I feel like it's a standalone thing, you know. But so I'm kind of curious, what do we think?
I can see them just hosting it. Like, you log into whatever the main page of GTA Online is,
yeah,
and then it's just role playing vertical, and here's a bunch of servers you can go into, and just to make it really easy for anybody that is not like playing on PC or whatever, just to go in and play that stuff.
It's not releasing on PC day one. So how are we going to RP on console?
Well, I think that's exactly it, though, right? Like, I think, you know, when you talk about bringing RP to an official Rockstar level, I think it needs to be something that is streamlined for console. And unfortunately, I think when you end up adapting for console, because just by sheer limitations of the platform, you are going to have to strip away some stuff. Yeah. I liken it to like custom game modes in Halo 2, right? You know, you used to, with your buddies, you would squad up and then you would play cops and robbers. That was not an official game mode. It was just a clever workaround for an objective-based game mode that already existed in Halo 2. And it was just pure honor system at that point, because everyone was choosing to opt into the experience. So they wanted to play by the rules because they all want to have fun. So we saw in Halo 3, they adopt a official version of that called Zombies, where it's like, okay, this is basically cops and robbers, but by making it an official game mode, we suddenly needed to apply a level of rules that weren't there before. So now that cops and robbers is kind of what it used to be, but it's also, a kind of a mummified corpse of what it used to be. It's been reanimated and brought back, and it's a little bit different than what it used to. And I think that's going to be what I think console players, and I think what the rest of the world will need to reconcile, is you do need to sand off some of those you can do anything in order to make it available for everyone.
And that's, I feel like that's probably something that they've probably taken that into consideration. Like, how do we also streamline this for console players? Obviously, this isn't going to be like a day one. We have no idea. I think you mentioned, Nick, like we might even see, like, I don't know, like the online component, like maybe like the following year, or like months later.
GTA 5 at launch didn't launch with GTA Online. It came months later. I don't remember the exact timetable because I was back in college.
Yeah.
But like, I just remember it was like, oh man, guys, GTA Online's finally launching, and then you're there day one, and you're just either in the loading screen of death, or what did you say?
Standing outside of a Lamar's car,
waiting for the mission to
spawning on
load
top of
in.
each other.
And then it's like, oh, I got into the game, guys, I got into the game. And it's like, oh wait, no, I didn't. It disconnected. And so like, I do expect some sort of, server overcrowding, but I know there's a lot of speculation about what GTA 6 is going to cost at retail, MSRP, and stuff like that. And my thing is, I think it's going to cost the same as a normal game, but I think there's going to be additional versions of the game, premium, digital deluxes, and all that, that are going to come with some sort of priority access server membership. Like, you best believe they're going to have some sort of premium membership that guarantees paid users priority access to your RP servers, to the best of the curated content, whether it be discounts on real world brands in game or things like that. Like, it just, the possibilities are endless.
Oh, they really are. What's that, Malk? Hold on, wait. Apparently, there's a new GTA 6 trailer that just hit the internet. What's going on?
Wait, what?
What? Are you serious?
No.
Are you doing a bit right now?
No. This is courtesy of
Wait, really?
GTA 6 countdown via X. Apparently, it just leaked. Can you pull that up right now, or is that possible?
Better tell me to buy Bitcoin. Yep. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness! Look at that trailer. This is the second trailer that we've seen of GTA 6. That's the second trailer.
It is a trailer.
Was that in GTA 5?
That was, I don't know.
Was that real world?
No, that's
We look at it again.
in GTA 6.
That's Los Angeles back there.
I don't know what you're talking about. That is the GTA 6 trailer number 2. I don't know what you're
my
talking
God.
about.
You did get me there.
I did?
You got me.
Did it work? Yes, it worked. It worked. Yes, thank you all so much. Well, Nick, thank you both so much for joining me on another episode of GTFM. We're going to be doing this a lot more, of course, since we are amping up and ramping up to the release of GTA 6 this year. Hopefully, keeping fingers crossed that it does actually come out this year. Of course, for all your GTA discussions, keep it right here on IGN.
Oh.
You weren't expecting money to come out of it?
I didn't think it would come out like that.